back to SAVS on our Friday email and Alison's return from the jungle.
Very amusing, Dan.
Oh, that's all said on that. Do you want to begin? Or shall I begin? You begin.
Yeah. Firstly, the exciting one, we've got a fundraising meal on the 30th of January, Friday night, at the Chagor.
Chagor.
It's a buffet, dancing and singing.
Hey!
That's just me. £17.50, and it's all part of SAVS fundraising, because we obviously need funding.
As long as it's not on the table.
As well. No,
good. Because it's the subject, safe supporting families, Asperger families in Essex. They're coming along and they've got a new development worker. They're going to talk about Asperger's and the way it affects people and how SAFE help to work together to combat it.
Lovely. And the Tram Stop Shelter,
yes,
you all know about that. So they're having an event at the Roslin on the 5th of December. Just to find out what they're doing, a bit of an update, and to look at how they can help your organisation.
It's the 4th of December.
And 5th of December.
4th.
Oh, yeah.
It's close. Near enough. But it's at the Roslin. That was right.
I've got 5 down there, so I don't know. Anyway, refreshments are available.
Oh, yeah. Great.
Okay, thanks,
so there's a couple of videos. We've been really busy this week. So there's a couple of videos in the Friday email that you'll be able to check out as well. Apart from our one, we're broadening out. So we've a few things to mention. There's been Lily, who's a Tibetan Spaniel. She's a pets therapy dog, and she's nominated for a national award. So all the details are in the email. And there's also Sylvia, her owner, talking about pets as therapy. 16 days of action campaign, which I think you're going to mention.
I'm going to mention, this is SOS Rape Crisis, 16 days of action just to raise a profile of rape and sexual abuse, and it started yesterday, 16 days.
Yep.
You need to follow the link on the Friday email, go to a balloon where you fill in a little balloon with your support,
yep,
and for everyone they get back, which you drop off at SAVS reception, they will
release a white balloon.
Balloon.
So every message they get back, there is printed out copies on SAVS reception. So if you're popping in, make sure you fill one out. Obviously, the more messages support they get, the more balloons they'll be able to release, so that the more dramatic effect it will have on at the end of the campaign. And there is a video also explaining all this. Laura, who's the manager at Rape Crisis, is talking about the 16 days of action and the work that they do.
Yeah, love the new manager, Laura.
So we also, another video, we went to the forum on Friday last week where they handed over the self-help relationship books. So that's Relate South Essex. Kim's talking in the video about the work of Relate South Essex, and we've got a representative from the forum talking about how beneficial it is for them to have the books in the library. Did you know Relate we're celebrating 60 or 65 years coming up in South Essex?
Fantastic.
A lot of great work.
Lovely.
Yes.
Yep.
What have you got to tell us about?
I've got a couple of tender opportunities. Firstly is Southend Borough Council is setting up a business centre operation above where the old library was, upstairs, and they're looking for somebody to run it basically. So there's a tender out at the moment, and it's all about supporting new businesses to get developed.
That's good.
I've got another one.
Another
the Autism Innovation Capital Fund. This just came through this morning. There's £18,500 available for capital projects to support people with autism, including Asperger's. The deadline is the 8th of December. It's very short, but if you're interested, you could perhaps use the money to get people into work or to make your organisation more autism friendly, for example.
And all the details are in the email,
aren't they? Susanna, but details are in there.
But yeah, 8th of December, so short deadline. Finally, health and safety training happening here at SAVS in the new year, 13th of January. Make sure you book onto that if you need health and safety training. Chapels?
Finally, the chapels. Yeah, we still got one room available at the chapels if anybody's interested in going in there.
Okay, and there'll be no Friday email next week, so it'll be back to normal the week after.
Why not, Dan?
I'm going on holiday. But yes, so no Friday email next week, and we'll see you, hopefully both of us, next week, or the week after.